I know nobody wants to be videotaped right now, but I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Come on, Dada.
We don't have to go anywhere.
What are we doing?
We are using Plan B.
Plan B? I think that's a birth control. I think we're on Plan F.
Listen to that right there.
What is a pea pot?
This is the toilet lid, and it's shut. You can open it, and this is where you put the bucket in,
Alright, guys.
and there's a hole right here. You pee in the bucket.
That's right. It smells actually really good in here. Why does it smell so good in here?
Because it's lemon and thieves. And then,
Oh,
and
lemon,
look, it's
okay.
a bench. It's a bench, too.
Also a bench. I see you have toilet paper right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's put it here for now.
All right.
Perfect.
Sounds great. Okay, so
Start taking down the toilet. Put a chicken
oh, I don't know. Let's count them.
This is you
No, we're good. None of these. They're all good. Okay. Wait, let me get that. You should just put that on the front door. Welcome to story number 3, where I try to capture some of life during our cottage renovations. When we decided that we were going to make our cottage an Airbnb, we had no working heating and air conditioning. We had a malfunctioning septic system and a hole in the roof that had been leaking for 3 years. The hole in the roof was definitely the biggest mystery we had and gave us the most heartache.
There's just nowhere that could be leaking, especially in that many places.
So it must be condensation. Like a massive condensation. Let's see.
When I say these issues out loud, especially all in a row, it sounds less than romantic, but let me assure you, it really was a wonderful place. And we had so much going on that we just didn't focus on those things. We built a fire in winter, and we went outside into the river in the summer. For the most part, we just ran with it.
Just a little afternoon run.
As you saw in the beginning, we quickly acclimated to no septic system, and that was kind of an on and off thing.
Hey guys.
And I'll be happy to take you on a quick shower tour. It was mentioned in a previous video that we made an outdoor shower, and we did, and it was wonderful.
Shower. So, just to recap, we don't exactly know what's wrong, but basically our sewer system is backed up and the toilets are not flushing. They're overflowing onto the floor and the sinks are bubbling up. So we really can't use anything except for wherever we've run out to the gray water system. Okay, so here we are. We have these nice stones we put down so that you don't have to step in the mud after you've showered. Hey, Cone. BB made this lovely sign so we know it's open. That means nobody's currently showering. Okay, let's go in. Here's our door. See the tarp? Isn't it pretty? Shampoo and conditioner and body wash. Got a little bath mat. I mean, really you have everything you need. We even have a little kind of table, toothbrush and stuff, because the sinks don't work inside. It even has a moonroof. I mean, really, who normally gets to shower with that view? Actually, there's one slight problem. So if you come in, there's this little gap here in the railing. So if somebody decides to come up onto the porch while you're showering, well, you know, they might want to look right instead of left, or whatever. I mean, up to them. And the grill here blocks the rest of it, so we're good. Did everything work well here in the new shower?
Yeah.
Artie came in and visited me from under there.
Yeah, she comes in down here, so she can hang out right here and have a chat while you're taking a shower.
She didn't really come in, but she looked at me weird.
Well, she doesn't like to get wet, so, there's that.
Yeah, Cody.
I think at this point, you can tell we had our work cut out for us. In fact, when I told my parents, G and Grandanny, who you'll see here in a minute, that I was going to make the house an Airbnb, I think they about fainted. We certainly live life to the fullest. We're a lot of people in a pretty small space, and I wouldn't call anybody fastidious. So we quickly realized our first order of business was to move out. During this time, most of the videos I took were just here and there on my phone. I had put my camera down, and the focus was on getting the job done. So you'll notice the sizing and quality of all the videos are a little off, but I think you'll get the picture.
Look at this, Em.
What?
Look.
It's shaking. And that's what's holding up
Yeah, so it's
the
holding-
cottage. And upstairs in the cottage, the floors sag on the ends here because somebody thought it was a good idea to build a small building and then put a bigger building on top.
Doing good. Now we put a big piece in there, didn't we? Whew. Hang on now.
Everything's creaking.
Yeah, see if that little piece will go in there, Dana.
Yeah, let's see. Now hang on to that post.
Because that don't matter.
Either go with this one or the big.
Let's go with the big one,
All right, keep going.
because I think it was already level that way. So I'm just
Watch
gonna
it,
go.
watch it now.
What exactly is he supposed to be watching?
Well, that post will fly out there.
Oh,
What
jeez.
happened last time? Okay. Now let me cut a piece.
You can't get that in there with the
I
hammer?
don't think. Maybe.
Okay, let me
Do
go
it a
for
couple
it.
more times. All right, there you go.
Once we got the building reinforced, we began renovations on the inside. This was a storage space, and then this is where Maddie stayed. Once she moved out, we decided we would make this the Managers Cottage, and this space is now used for that purpose at our Airbnb. The next step was to move into the house, and that's where the real work began.
Well, you got that out. And how long have we been working on this
6 months.
situation? How's the packing?
Great. It's like he wants everything of mine to fall out. Everything of hers I want to just leave here, you know. Put it on the burn pile after we're gone.
Just fly out on the highway?
Not too many things have, but a good number have.
A good. Name me one.
All right, just for the record here, what are you taking back there?
Tell you what.
What's the story of this couch, G?
Oh, that's a Stickley sofa that we got for $50 that we're recovering.
And we paid quarters for it.
That the dog ate. Took him 3 months to chew up. Maybe 6 months.
How big was that dog?
About like that.
This was not our dog.
Not big enough to digest cushions on a couch.
Danny, your bag goes on the other side.
Okay.
All right. So we needed a couch for the Airbnb, and we bought 2.
Where's your other one?
This is the extra one
Put this on there.
for $50.
You get to that.
But G's gonna make it look real fabulous.
Right there. Got it. We got it.
Got it.
This is G and Grandanny, my parents. I don't think we would have gotten this done without them. In fact, my father is a woodworker, and most of the stuff in the cottage is hand-built by him. But every now and then, I'd get a wild hair and think I wanted to build something. Here you see me struggling to figure out how to build that swing that I saw on Pinterest. They said it was so easy. All I had to do was buy this little set screw kit and I'd be good to go.
coffee.
More often than not, though, it ended up more like this.
About having a piece of wood, like some weird, like the dinosaur table kind of piece of wood. Anything you could find that would be about approximately
Me having some kind of a crazy idea
anywhere from, this is
and
21
sending
inches
information to
I
Grandanny
don't know, 25
to
inches
make it
wide.
happen.
And 36 inches to 42, 43 inches long.
And then what happens is he magically produces something even better than I could imagine. If you want to see the finished product of our cottage renovations, I'd encourage you to go check out our Airbnb page. I'll leave the link below, and you can tell me what you think. But after 6 months of renovations, we were pretty dang proud at what we had accomplished. While we were doing all the renovations, we had been looking tirelessly for the right person to run this Airbnb while we were abroad. Thankfully, we found the most amazing managers you could ever meet. Here they are, coming onto our property for the very first time. Next week, I'll introduce you to them, and I'll show you some of the stuff that we did once they arrived and before we left, because at this point, we really weren't done. We still had a lot of outside work and a lot of details to be fine-tuned.
They have their own city bus?
Yeah, their own city bus.
City bus? Is it normal for people that live in the city to have this?
No, it's not normal for people that live in the city to have that.